Ever heard of a tiny country so rich its sultan lives in a palace with 1,788 rooms? A place where citizens pay no income tax and get free healthcare and education. Welcome to Brunei, the quiet kingdom of immense wealth tucked away on the island of Borneo. But how did this small nation, with a population smaller than most major cities, become one of the wealthiest on earth? And why do we hear so little about it? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on Brunei Darussalam, the abode of peace. We'll explore the story of its black gold, the power of its absolute monarchy, and what life is really like inside this unique and often misunderstood country. Get ready, because the story of Brunei is more complex and fascinating than you might imagine. Brunei's story is a classic tale of rags to riches, but instead of a fairy tale, it's a story written in oil. For centuries, Brunei was a powerful maritime empire, but its influence faded over time. Then, in 1929, everything changed. Commercial oil was discovered in the Sharia field, and it was like striking the world's biggest lottery ticket. The first wells started producing, and soon, black gold was gushing out of the ground. After gaining full independence from the United Kingdom in 1984, Brunei had complete control over its massive oil and natural gas reserves. This incredible fortune is managed by the state, which is, in effect, the Sultan himself. The revenue from oil and gas has funded a level of public welfare that most countries can only dream of. Imagine a country where the government not only provides free healthcare and schooling, but also subsidizes housing, food, and even gasoline. That's the reality for Brunei's citizens. This oil wealth is the bedrock of the entire nation, shaping its economy, its society, and its politics. So, who controls all this wealth? At the heart of Brunei is one of the world's last remaining absolute monarchs. The head of state is the Sultan His Majesty, Sultan Hassanal Bolkiah, who is not just the figurehead. He is also the Prime Minister, the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Defense, and the Minister of Foreign Affairs. His power is, well, absolute. The royal family, the House of Bolkiah, has ruled Brunei for over 600 years, making it one of the longest reigning dynasties in the world. This system means that political decisions are centralized and made swiftly without the lengthy debates of a parliamentary system. The Sultan's image is everywhere on buildings, in offices, and in homes. He is widely respected by the people, seen as a benevolent leader and the guardian of the nation's prosperity and stability. This deep-rooted tradition of monarchy is central to Bruneian identity. It's a system that blends centuries of history with the modern-day realities of managing a multi-billion-dollar oil and gas enterprise. The palace, Istana Nurul Aiman, isn't just a home. It's a symbol of the immense wealth and power concentrated at the very top. Living in Brunei is a unique experience, defined by a blend of comfort, tradition, and strict rules. The oil wealth translates into a very high standard of living. The streets are clean, crime rates are incredibly low, and there's a general sense of peace and order. This tranquility is a major point of national pride. But life is also shaped by the country's official ideology, Malay Islamic monarchy. This concept intertwines Malay culture, Islamic faith, and the monarchy into the fabric of daily life. In 2014, Brunei began implementing Sharia law at the national level. This governs aspects of life for Muslims, including rules on behavior, dress, and social interaction. For example, the sale of alcohol is banned. And during the fasting month of Ramadan, it's illegal to eat or drink in public during the day. While this provides a strong moral framework for many, it has also drawn international criticism, particularly regarding its strict punishments and laws affecting personal freedoms. For most Bruneians, however, life is peaceful and predictable. They enjoy the stability and security their country provides, valuing the social harmony that comes with this unique system. It's a trade-off, less personal freedom in the Western sense, but more communal security and welfare. So, if Brunei is this fascinating, wealthy nation, why does it fly so under the radar? Why isn't it all over the news? A big part of it is intentional. Brunei pursues a foreign policy of quiet diplomacy. It prefers to stay out of global conflicts and maintain friendly relations with all countries. Unlike some of its neighbors, it doesn't seek the international spotlight. It's a member of ASEAN and other international bodies, but it often takes a reserved and cautious stance. This low-profile approach helps maintain its internal stability. The government also maintains tight control over the media, which means you're really unlikely to see headlines of internal dissent or political drama coming out of Brunei. The narrative is carefully managed to project an image of harmony and peace, the abode of peace, as its name suggests. Furthermore, the country isn't a major tourist destination. While it has beautiful rainforests and impressive mosques, it doesn't market itself as a global travel hotspot. This combination of deliberate diplomatic quietness, media control, and a lack of mass tourism means Brunei simply doesn't generate the kind of noise that puts a country on the global front page. It's a kingdom that values privacy over publicity. But here's the multi-billion-dollar question. What happens when the oil runs out? This is the single biggest challenge facing Brunei. The country is almost entirely dependent on its oil and gas exports. These resources are finite, and experts predict they could be depleted within a few decades. The Bruneian government is acutely aware of this. They have a national plan called Wawasan Brunei 2035, which is a long-term strategy to diversify the economy away from oil and gas. The goal is to develop other sectors like finance, technology, and they want to create a dynamic and sustainable economy that can provide jobs and maintain the high standard of living for future generations. But this transition is incredibly difficult. When you have a system that has been so successful for so long, changing it is a massive undertaking. It requires a shift in mindset from relying on state-funded security to fostering entrepreneurship and private sector growth. Can Brunei successfully reinvent its economy before the wells run dry? The future of this peaceful kingdom depends on the answer. It's a race against time, a challenge to build a new foundation for prosperity that can last for centuries to come. The quiet kingdom might just have to get a little louder and more innovative to secure its future. From its oil-fueled wealth and absolute monarchy to its quiet place on the world stage, Brunei is a country of fascinating contrasts. It's a modern welfare state built on ancient traditions, a peaceful society governed by strict laws, and a rich nation facing an uncertain economic future. It challenges our typical ideas of what a country should be. It shows that there are different paths to stability and prosperity, each with its own benefits and drawbacks. The story of Brunei is far from over. The next few decades will be critical as it navigates the monumental task of economic diversification. Whether it can maintain its unique blend of peace and prosperity in a post-oil world is a story we will all be watching. What do you think about Brunei's system? Could you live in a country like this? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories from around our incredible world. See you next time.